So similarly, goodness or heavenly quality or Buddha nature is the same for every of us. And should we desire to live a heavenly life and to earn the kingdom of God afterward, we have many ways to do it. The most simple is to have faith in your religion. Practice what your religion teaches you. Practice, not talk, not preaching, but practice.
Please stay with us to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's program will be presented in Chinese and English with subtitles in Arabic or Xyz, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, Czech, Dutch, English, French, German, Hebrew, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Thai, Turkish, and Urdu. 真挚的问候出色的观众，我是饶慧，来自与时俱进的新加坡。我们有自信的新加坡人民，感谢您行事高雅，让这个世界变得更美好。愿天堂保佑您。新加坡位居世界的十字路口之一，重要的战略地位使它成为主要的贸易往来、通信和旅游中心。今日新加坡拥有世上最繁忙的港口、最好的机场、最干净的城市环境。新加坡也以花园城市闻名于世，虽然岛上的摩天大楼姿势林比，但是道路两旁花木扶疏，处处可见赏心悦目的植栽，这都得归功于新加坡政府常年努力种植树木，美化环境。新加坡独树一帜在于和谐地融合种族和文化。早期的移民有马来人、华人、印度人和欧洲人，成为一处民族大熔炉。各种族有其独特的文化，一年四季都有缤纷的特殊节庆，大家一起同乐。思想开明的新加坡人民多次热情接待青海无上师的莅临，并聆听他启迪人心的讲经开示。现在就邀请您聆听1992年3月3日青海无上师在新加坡的讲经开示，主题为为自己和后代创造永恒的天堂第1集。
Good evening, my friends. Most of the places where I went for lecture, people often ask me, how old are you? They don't ask for enlightenment. They ask, how old are you? Some people even say to me, oh, you look like a child. How much do you know? So I said to them, not much, not much. Just enough to take you to heaven. Yes. Actually, heaven doesn't belong to me alone. Heaven or nirvana doesn't belong to Buddhists alone, doesn't belong to Christians alone, doesn't belong to Hindus or whatever religions we may name in this world. Heaven is the state of tranquility, of desirelessness, of everything fulfilled of its own accord. And we call that also nirvana. Actually, when the Buddha was alive, he tried to break up the false conception of heaven by dividing it into many different states. So we have kind of lower heavens and higher heavens. And the highest, the Buddha say, nirvana. Okay. We can call that the kingdom of God. The kingdom of God is what? And what is Buddha nature? And nirvana and all that. It sounds very far-fetched and very strange. And most of the myths of the practicings like yoga, meditation, or religious penance makes people feel that it is difficult to meditate. It is difficult to attain God. It is so difficult to attain Buddhahood. Actually, it is not that. True religion belongs to all people. God belongs to all beings. You might call it Buddha nature if you wish, or Buddhahood if you wish. This is a common property of everyone. To some beings, even hell belongs to them. To some beings, only nirvana, only heaven, the kingdom of God, belongs to them. Hell belongs to someone else. To some, they possess both hell and heaven. To some others, they possess only hell, so-called hell. I will explain soon. Now we should try to understand and explain it in a very scientific way and logical way, so that the myths of all these far-fetched heavens can be brought down to earth and let people have a close look at these so-called places. I may liken the hell and heaven, goodness, positive energy, just like energies. Now, in the universe, all matter, all things are created by energies. And we call that creative force, or we might call it the creator. And all the energies have now scattered all over places in the universe and became different worlds and different beings. And now these beings, they will acquire their individual state of thinking or level of consciousness. And according to the interreactions between each other, they will generate another kind of energy. This kind of energy, we will divide it into two categories. The first one, we can call it positive energy, or we say God nature, heavenly force, or Buddha nature. The second category, we can call it negative power or evil force or dark force or opposite of goodness. Now the goodness and the positive energy are side by side with the negative. Whenever any beings, be they angelic beings or earthling, the worldly people, whenever they generate goodness, tolerance, loving, compassion, and cooperation with each other, then these energies will be categorized as good or God force, positive power. And then the more we think, the more the beings generate this kind of goodness, the more positive power we have in our atmosphere or in our world. And whenever we or any beings generate hatred, bad thoughts, and any kind of negative tendencies, actions, or speech, we added more into the negative storehouse of the atmosphere, which is we call evil force. And this force will breed more hatred, more wars, more disharmony in our world, or in any world that these people happen to reside. That is the reason why we should generate always goodness in thoughts, in deeds, and in speech, in order to derive the goodness that we have sown. So that's why in the Bible it is stated that as you sow, so shall you reap. And in the Buddhist scriptures, it's the same thing. If you do good deeds, you get a good result. If you do bad, then you reap the result thereof. Most of the scriptures mention the same things. Now, in order to reach heaven, it is logical. Now we know that we have to tune into goodness, to the positive part of the world. And the more we step into goodness, the nearer to goodness, the more we are merged into this heavenly quality, the more we are near to heaven. Negative force may exist in our neighborhood, but they will not affect us.